the dating market in London,
Mm.
how would you describe it? Obviously, you don't really. I mean, me being American is kind of difficult to compare it to something you've never experienced. But um, in your opinion, what is the dating like? Is it as the internet describes it? The internet is weird because the red pill talks about universally. Women are doing this. Modern women are doing this, and of course, we're in different continents,
Mm.
different countries, talking all about the same thing. So I'm curious: is it literally the same issues that you guys are dealing with that Americans are complaining about?
I mean, I think my perception of it is a bit skewed, because I went to university for 4 years, and so the university environment is very different.
Right,
It's
right.
very different to the norm when you get out into the real world. Um, you know, when you're in university, anyone can get with anyone pretty much. Like,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you've got some level of game, as long as even if you don't have game, you can still chat to
Yeah.
girls. Like, even if you don't have money, uh, yeah, even if you don't have money, you can still when you're in university, you can still chat to girls. Obviously, it's a bit different when you get step into the real world where you actually have to go on dates with people. But I think my opinion's a bit is a, hmm, is a bit skewed again, even outside of university, because the people I'm around, as in my friends, um, you know, they've never really had problems with girls. I've never had problems with girls myself, and as I always say, I'm married myself, so I'm not in the market like that. But
Same.
it's one of them ones where I'm not surrounded by people who have those issues that I hear in the Red Bull community, but I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be surprised if they were issues that people were having, if that makes sense.
It
You know,
makes perfect sense.
I can see a world in which women are earning more money, why men who aren't earning the same or more than them, why they would struggle. I can see men who even men who do have that money, but who are just unable to speak to people, who've never had been able to interact with girls in a way which would make them, which would entice them into dating them. I could see why they'd have issues. So I do think I do think the internet makes the problems look worse than they are. Some
Mm.
I think a lot of these people are having issues because they're not trying to have conversations with people in real life. They're trying to use dating apps where, of course, people can only go off the superficial, can only go off the okay, how tall does he look? Does he look in these pictures? Or how tall does his profile
Yeah.
say he is? How good does he look in these pictures? Does these pictures make him look as if he's got money? Of course, people
Mm.
are gonna be doing that on social dating apps. Same way men would, we look at okay from this angle. Does she have an ass? Does she have breasts? You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's a similar sort of thing. But I think in
Mm.
person is very different. If you actually try to strike a conversation with someone in a club or even on the street, it's very different. But yeah, that's what I say on that.